الله أكبر الله أكبر.
How can you recognize that you have a sihr or jinn problem? How can you recognize so that you don't confuse and having normal problems, anything happen, you say, oh, this is jinn, this is ayn, someone has made this onto me. And also, if you have that kind of problem, you must know you have it so you know how to remove it. So there are 4 symptoms that show you have a jinn or sihr or ayn problem. These 4 symptoms are mentioned in Quran. So the first one is blockages in life. You can't get a job. Your money gets wasted. You can't get married. You can't have children. You can't study. You can't pass examination. Whatever project you have, it's not working. Whenever people promise to help you, they won't help you, and you're stuck. So unusual blockages and repeated systematically, so that you understand that there's something not normal going into your life. You can't say it is bad luck all the time, things are happening like that. I mean, there is an invisible force that is stopping you from going forward in your life, and that is what is sihr. And that is what Allah says, al-uqad, the knots. That means they title your life by sihr, so you cannot go forward. And the second symptom is unusual health problems. So you have pains, you have diseases, you go to doctors, they don't understand, they pass you through examination, they don't find anything, and you're taking medicine, it's not going. For example, if you eat sihr, it's going to give you pain in your stomach. It is drops that are put in water or food. When you eat it, it will come in your stomach or intestines like glue, and the body is feeling that there is a strange corpse in your body, so it's going to attack it with the acids. So it's like if if something's itching and you are scraping your skin until it becomes red, so it gets a gastrite, and then it becomes bleeding, it becomes a cut, and then that becomes an ulcer, and your tummy is swelling, and you're having all different kinds of problems, and the doctors don't understand. So you can take some medicine to stop the acidity of your stomach, and that will relieve you for a moment, but then it's going to come back, because you cannot keep taking those medicines 24 hours, and you need that acidity to digest your food. And they will tell you to avoid this kind of food, because that will make it worse, but still the problem is still there, and it's lasting for years. So it's not understandable. It's as if you have a cut that is lasting for years, and no one knows why this cut is there, you see. And for example, if you walk on sihr, that will give you pains in your legs, in your knees, and that's likely to give you skin problems, eczema, that they call psoriasis. So this psoriasis is a kind of eczema that appears suddenly on the body, and sometimes it moves, sometimes it spreads, sometimes it shrinks, sometimes it is itching, sometimes it is bleeding, sometimes it's having pus, and sometimes it disappears, and they don't understand anything about it. Why it is here, what is its process, and how does it evaluate, and how to stop it. They have absolutely no idea. And that comes only when you have a physical contact with sorcery. So most of the time you can walk on it. It could be done on purpose in front of your house, or in front of your shop, or on the place where you used to sit in, or you could just walk on it. It's not meant for you, and you just walk on it, and it just grabs on your legs, etc. And there are many different physical pains that can be caused by sorcery, as Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, كَالَّذِي يَتَخَبَّطُهُ الشَّيْطَانُ مِنَ الْمَسِّ, like the one who is shaken by crisis by shaitan. So epilepsy due to jinns. And the third symptom of sihr, jinn and ayn is unusual mental states. That means you're getting angry too much, unnecessarily, excessively, you're getting sad, depressed, you're having fears, having anxiety, phobias, you cannot concentrate, you're forgetting things, you're repeating things, you're getting confused, and you can be hearing voices and seeing things that can go all the way to madness. So Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says on this, ما يفرقون به بين المرء وزوجه. They learn from them how to separate a man from his wife. Some time ago, a couple came to me, and the woman said that she is seeing blood in her dreams. So I told her that means they made sihr, they made jadoo with her menses blood. And when they do that to a woman, that will change her blood. That means it will change her feelings. That means she cannot bear her husband. If he speaks, that gets her annoyed. If he wants to touch her, she cannot bear him. She told me that's exactly what's happening to me. I said, that is it. That's what Allah said. They learn how to separate a man from his wife. So the couple was fine, and suddenly now they are having very big fuss and dispute, and especially sexual relations are getting very difficult, and there's absolutely no reason. And that is the work of sihr. And the fourth symptom is bad dreams, nightmares. So sihr naturally comes out in your dreams. Also jinns. For example, when they put sihr in a graveyard, that will have the effect of making you become like a dead person. So you're always tired. Even if you sleep as many hours as you can sleep, you will be always tired, and you don't feel any more happiness in life, any interest in things, and you start thinking about death, and you'll be dreaming about dead people. So either dead people, you see them alive, or live people, you see them dead, or you see yourself dead, or you see graves, or you see funerals. So by any means, you see things linked to death. When they put the sihr in water, like a river or a sea, that is so that your life will go like water. You cannot construct anything in your life. It's like you're building something in the water. So whatever you try to build, the water is taking it, and your money will be going like water. Is as if you are taking water in your hands. By the time you raise your hands up, it's all gone. And you will be seeing water in your dreams. So you see rivers, or you see yourself crossing rivers, or falling into water, or you see yourself swimming, or under the rain, or getting drowned. So by any means, you will be seeing water in the dreams. When they put sihr in a high place, like a tree or a mountain, that is meant to take your mentality over reality. So you'll be imagining things, getting confused, having fears, doubting about people, doubting about things. Anyway, you'll be thinking things that are not real, and you cannot concentrate on constructive thoughts. And that will also envelop your life, so that you'll be turning around instead of going forward. So you're making effort, and every time you come back to your starting place. So you're going round and round, and years pass, and you didn't move anything in your life. And you will be dreaming of heights, climbing or flying or coming down or falling or being in an airplane, being in a high place, or sleeping just before you sleep. So by any means, you'll be dreaming about heights. So this is just to show you that the sihr they do to you, this is how the effect comes in your dreams. So these are the four symptoms that show you have sihr or jinn or ayn problems. Blockages in life, unusual repeated blockages, unusual health problems, unusual mental states, and bad dreams. So if you don't have anything of that, alhamdulillah, you have nothing. And if you have some, so it is possible that you have some kind of sihr or ayn or jinn. And if you have a lot of them, so you have a lot of jinn and sihr and ayn. So that's how it is. So this is so that everyone can understand what he has, why he's having these problems, all these problems that he's not understanding. This is how it is functioning. So if you see you have those kinds of problems, what should you do? So I am going to show you, inshallah, a way to treat yourself. And one of the purposes of these campaigns we are doing is to show you that it is not a matter of, there's no secrets in this. It's not something that is kept by, and you have to be very pious man so that Allah will show you by miracles. It's not a matter of miracles and secrets. And I just take the example of sorcerers. People who make sihr, who prepare the sihr to make you eat, to do with your photo, that block your life, that block marriages, that block this. They're not pious men. They don't have miracles. They don't have karamat. They're just evil people, maybe a bit more dumb, less intelligent than normal people. They just give their life to shaitan because they need to do satanic things to get that power of making sihr. And then it's something that you learn and you do, and it works. That's how it goes. And also how to remove that is not such a big deal. You just must understand how it is functioning and with what ayat, how to use to remove it. It does need some piousness, but any one of us, you pray, you ask Allah Ta'ala. I mean, can one say, no, I am too weak to ask Allah, I will ask someone to ask Allah for me? Is that possible? Well, you can ask someone to make dua for you, but you will also make lot and dua for yourself. So that's basically how it works. So these symptoms, so that each one can understand, and you don't need to have some special kashf or some special istikhara or some special thing about it. If you see those symptoms, you understand the reasons. What is making this in your life?